Ow! I hurt my ear.
You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro? You ready to eat some fucking tacos, bro?
Hello, everybody. Hebro77 here, and welcome to another edition of Taco Tuesday. We have Sagittarically Speaking and Awake and Activate. How's everybody doing tonight, guys? Woo! Sorry.
Woohoo! I wish I could match that enthusiasm. I'll give it my best shot. Woohoo! Yeah. Rock on, Garth.
Yeah, buddy. There. You like it? Good evening, everybody. That was my enthusiasm.
We have The Truth Will Set You Free. She says, almost fell asleep waiting.
Well, it's nice to see you in here. Truth will set you free. I hadn't seen you in our chat for a while, so I'm glad to see you. I've been watching for you.
Preliminal is in the house. He says, hi, Hebro, Michelle, and Sagittarically Speaking. And he says, Vivian. You know, I got a funny story to tell you guys about Vivian. I was in Dan's chat the other night for Mandela Monday, and every time I tried to type in the word Vivian and send it into the chat, it wouldn't let me. Like it would redirect me somewhere else. I thought that was...
So you're auto, like you couldn't auto spell Vivian is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is like every time I typed it in, it wouldn't let me send it.
Well, what happened?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's just like it did the same thing. You know how like if you don't have a wrench and you try to type in a website and it won't let you?
Right. Yeah. Oh, maybe she blocked you.
I think she did block me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. You've been blocked, my man.
I've been Vivian blocked.
Yep. You're going to have to make up something to her to get unblocked.
I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to send her some flour cookies or something. You know, cookies that have flowers on them.
All right. Yeah, because you know that's what everybody wants is flowers, cookies with flowers on them.
Oh yeah, man. I think those are the most delicious ones, especially the rose flavored ones.
Okay.
You ever have those?
No, I haven't had the rose flavored ones.
Oh man, they're awesome. And I'll tell you, they're much better than the weed flavored ones. I don't mean weed like, you know, the stuff, but I mean like, you know, like weeds, like when you mow, like they have grass flavor. I'm just making it worse. Never mind.
That's all right. Lilac, the other one's better.
Which ones? Tulips?
No, lilac.
Oh yeah, lilac cookies. Oh man, you talk about some good eating. If you guys have never tried lilac cookies, you haven't lived.
Oh, that's a cookie too?
Oh yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Well, who else in the chat? I know we had a few waiting. You mentioned a couple people. Who else is in there?
Well, Jenny Perte is in the house. The Bearded Rhino is here tonight. There's a few more, but they're lurking.
All right. Well, we put it out there on social media tonight, so Michelle put it on Twitter, and we should get a few people popping in. Hopefully,
Tobin Schwing is in there too.
Schwing.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I really like red licorice. Like, you know, like Twizzlers.
Yes, we've had this conversation. You seem to like to bring up that you like licorice quite often.
Hey, what can I say, man? Nothing goes better with flour sugar cookies than Twizzlers.
All right.
So That's what I've got to say about that. I would like to welcome Michelle's Awake and Activate to our program here tonight. Thank you for being here tonight, Michelle. You're very dependable.
Oh yes. You asked me to come on with you on Tuesdays, and I haven't failed you yet.
Awesome.
And if there's ever a time that I can't make it, I will let you know when I find out that I won't be available. So you will have a definite heads up. Otherwise, yeah, you can depend that, I'll be here for you.
Me on the other hand, I'm 50-50. I might show up, I might not. You can never know what you're going to get.
Oh, get over yourself. You're here all the time. You're his right hand man.
I don't know about that.
He sleeps a lot on the, stop action, and he wakes up in other dimensions and portals, but he still keeps up. He's still there.
That's why he's he shifted. He used to be sagittarically sleeping, and now he's sagittarically speaking. I don't know what happened.
Well, in my dream state, that I'm sagittarically sleeping, but when I'm awake and activated, I'm sagittarically speaking.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to get awake and activated. It's like once you awaken, get activated. Like do something for other people. Help each other out. And once you've gone through your awakening, just talking about what you've been through, what has happened in your journey, in your path, can resonate and bring comfort to others. To even if it's something like my blog that I have and sharing whatever I'm researching, it's still putting something back into the community. So don't be awake sitting on your hands. Be awake and help others in any way that you can. I mean, I know we all don't have a whole bunch of money and stuff like that, but there's other ways of helping other people.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I had money, real quick, if I had money, I'd pay the $1.99 for the Scarabperformance, the fan club that he's created. I tried to do that the other night, but my credit card wouldn't work. I guess it doesn't like Dan. That's why it wouldn't work. It said will not work for Dan. Works on other channels.
The Avocado Crew?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw you commented that you were going to break down and buy a membership, and then you just kind of disappeared. I was like, well, shoot, you must have went into like the ultra secret Illuminati club, the Avocado Illuminati.
I will. I think you caught me there. I am president of the Songs for Fool Club. If you ever want to bring that up, I mean, people don't know this, but the song from My Little Pony has changed. I was a part of that. I was a part of that club. I was a brony. You ever hear of bronies?
No, but I heard of Diva Dan. I think that was you. When
man,
and you were Diva Dan #1 fan, and how many different name changes did you go through? I mean, it got to the point where I was like, is Dan making these names up for himself? And then come to find out the entire time it was you. It was pretty funny. It was pretty clever. But yeah, I was like, is he making his own fan club?
Yeah, the Diva Dan. Well, his would not be the Diva Dan fan club, though.
He could be his #1 fan.
His would be spooning with little baby spoons.
Yeah, teaspoons, and then you got the little spoons for the babies.
Yeah.
All spooning together. Well, I'm glad that he's on the up, on recovering. Got that procedure done. He's going to feel so much better. And what an anomaly that he found with the root system on the teeth.
Yeah.
I remember 4 myself on our molars, 4.
Mm.
And I had a root canal done
We're getting
when I was
serious.
in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, not Tulsa.
No, it was actually Stillwater, but it just had to bring up that Tulsa, Oklahoma, because he's so afraid of Tulsa.
Yeah.
Anyways, but they stick these like needles up in there to kind of take the roots out because it's a root canal. And they stab in and out. It's horrible. It's barbaric. Anyways, but they had 4 of them sticking out of my mouth, and the oral surgeon took a freaking phone call with these long spiked things hanging out of my mouth and told me to hold still. And he was gone. It seemed like hours. I'm sure it was like 15 minutes. Being petrified of the dentist was bad enough, let alone to have to go in and have this kind of procedure done. But you got to realize that after, I don't know, I think he just went with the extraction, which is what I wanted. And then they talked me into saving the tooth and blah, 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 blah. If you do a root canal, you have to pay, it's like $1,200 to $1,500 to put a cap on that freaking tooth. They put in this like medicated filling stuff, and then it has to be covered by a crown. Most people can't afford the freaking crown.
No.
So I never got the crown, and the tooth is held up this long. So whatever. But they had 4 of those things, and they were like digging in and out, digging in and out, digging in and out to pull the entire root out. Because otherwise the root's just exposed now because they drilled it open. And just like drinking something really cold and it hits the root, it like zings you.
Michelle,
that is what it would be like.
Michelle, let me ask you this. Would you say you'd have to pay a king's ransom in order to afford a crown?
Yeah. Small fortune, I'll tell you what. It's better honestly, I wanted it just to be extracted. That was $100. $100 or get the $800 root canal. And this was years ago. And then the $1,200 to $1,500 crown. I can't remember what the price was. I know it was way out on my budget. I had my children to take care of, and I did not get the crown.
Damn.
Couldn't afford it. Even with dental insurance, we have dental insurance now. You go into the dentist and it's at least $500. Anytime you do any kind of dental visit, $500 out of your pocket. I think that's freaking ridiculous. Where in Oklahoma, it was like $50, and then that was our deductible. And then after that, we only had to pay 10%, so we would be able to get in and out of the dentist for $10, $15, and we would get a checkup and cleaning free, every year. So I don't know. California it's a fortune to get anything done. But mind you, the root canal was done in Oklahoma, and that's what kind of money it took to save the tooth. But I'm glad he's on the up. He got it taken care of, and he's going to be feeling much better, getting all that infection out of him, and it's good. It's good.
Yeah, he sounds much better. I've got a Bearded Rhino says whiskey and a pair of pliers. Yeah, that's how they would have. That's what they used to. How they used to do it.
String and a doorknob. Slam that door.
There you go. If you're like the Three Stooges, when you slam that doorknob comes out, and then you look at it, you go, "Oh my God, that's a big tooth." Just saying. Well, guys, we do have something, a little bit of something we want to share with you. There's this thing now. Now, what's that called, Sagittarially speaking? Because this was your find. You found this, I do believe. You found it on Twitter?
Sorry about that. I was on mute. Yeah, you. I mean, I don't really know what it is. You called it a plasma something or other.
It looks like a plasma energy field.
Okay, a plasma energy field. I would I would say that's a pretty good description of it. It looks like it's uh deciding to cross the railroad tracks for whatever reason, and it's I don't know. It's one of those
Now,
things you kind of got to see it for yourself,
I've
and
got
then
a
decide.
question to ask
All
you.
right.
Are these tracks perhaps electrified?
Railroad tracks do have an electrical signal going through them, but it's not an electrical signal that runs the train. It basically just it's basically just like a closed circuit, meaning that they can, that way they can tell if the track is intact or if a switch has been thrown or not. But now, is there enough electricity to create all that? Oh heck no! It's not like a subway in New York where, like, if you touch the rail, you're going to be electrocuted or anything like that.
Okay. I was just wondering about that as to what might cause such an anomaly. Because this thing looks like it comes out of the dang woods and then just travels down the track and looks like it's attracted to the electrical box that's on the end there.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's kind of just like traveling. Like, I mean, that's the best way to describe it. I don't know that it's got a purpose or a place it's trying to get to, but it does seem to have a will of its own.
Yeah, it's really something, almost like a giant orb or some kind of energy beast or something.
Yeah, I would go with orb. I can see it. Well, my knee jerk reaction was this looks like an orb, but then as I watched the video more, I wasn't sure, even if it's the classification of what most people consider an orb, but the plasma energy.
Are you going to
Yeah.
tell the audience because they don't know what the heck everybody's talking about?
I know now that we've talked about it for like 20 minutes without playing it.
Right? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes. Can you make it bigger?
I'm going to try to do that. Yes.
All right.
Well, it's on Twitter, so you're gonna, but I can see it.
Well, there it is. Let me make it. There we go.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at it.
You have to play it a couple times.
It's going across, and then it shoots a beam of electricity across. It hits the transformer. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Let's watch it again.
Yeah, I think we should watch it a few times.
Listen to that. Wow.
Does it look like it's getting a little bigger and brighter as it's grabbing up electricity as it's going across?
It looks like it's absorbing the electricity from that transformer.
And getting a little, when it does, it gets a little bigger and a little brighter. I don't know. Let's see it again.
Yeah, look at this.
It almost looks like there's a smaller one following it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it hits the grass, it gets a little smaller and smaller. Wow.
Why would they stop filming it then? Like, wouldn't you just keep filming and like follow it until you couldn't follow it no more?
Is there anybody? Hold on, let me rewind this a little bit. If I can grab a hold of it, it's going too fast.
I don't know if I'd follow it. I think I would be concerned of it zapping me.
Is there nobody standing in the woods over there? That's weird. Like right here?
No,
I don't see anybody.
I don't either.
It almost looks like one of those like things that, I don't know, it's weird.
And what made them be so prepared that right when it came out of the woods to start filming it?
Yeah, it makes me think it's almost like a remote control something or another, and they're standing there. I don't know.
Now there's
like a drone, maybe, or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Because almost watch when it goes over the tracks, it kind of bumps a little bit. That's weird, man. There doesn't seem to be anything like underneath where it would have like wheels or, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely. I've never seen anything like that before.
No,
I don't even know what you would call it.
Of light underneath of it. So there's something. I'll pull up the chat so I can see what they're saying.
You know, like those plasma balls, like in the mall, like at Spencer's, where you put your finger on it and the energy reaches out to where your finger's touching the glass ball or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminds me of when I see it. It's shocking, like reaching up, like it's making contact. It's finding the nearest contact to ground itself, you know?
It seems like as soon as it hits the railroad tracks is when it starts sparking. I mean, look at this. I'll show it again. And if you look over here, you can see the road is wet. Did you notice that before?
Oh, yeah. It looks like it just rained.
Okay, the chat is saying that this isn't the whole video. I think it's Go-Kart Bob. Something I gotta look up. Somebody said it blew up at the end.
Okay. Well, let me stop screen sharing for a minute, and let's see if you guys can somebody look that up to see if the Go-Kart Bob say what. See if anyone in chat says if they know where we can find the video, and I'll load up the video.
I wonder if on Twitter there's a link on it to watch the full thing. Like that was just a sample, you know, to share on Twitter.
Yeah,
what do you think, Saji? Turns into a big white flash. Was what Go-Kart Bob. Do you know where we could find that, Go-Kart Bob?
Yeah, I was trying to look it up.
Oh, Shane showed it today. Okay. Talk about some what do you call it? Not serendipity.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
Same thing. Serendipity, synchronicity.
Because we were just talking about Shane a while ago.
Yes, we were.
So that's.
Did you say talk about terrific energy?
Yeah, that's it. That's what we said.
Oh, okay.
That we were talking about you.
Oh yeah, energy. Yeah. You give off a bright orb of terrific energy.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, guys.
It does look like Saji's crossing the railroad tracks.
That's what it was.
That was me trying to do a selfie on the railroad tracks and look at utterly failed.
Okay, so it was on Shane's, but I'm sure that he would put it down in the description box, you know, to give credit where credit is due.
Right.
So hold on, I'll go and see if I can find it.
It kind of reminds me of those fireworks, like you light them and they roll across. They just like roll across and they spark and they hiss and they boom, and then when they get to the end of the road, they blow up. I know that's not what it was. I'm just saying what it kind of reminds me of. Almost like
Okay.
a rolling cannonball or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. I'm with you.
Whew. Well, folks, I got it in the description there that Diva Dan was supposed to be our special guest here tonight, but and you know, he could still show up at last notice, but you know, if he doesn't, then I'm sorry to disappoint everyone who read the description thinking he was going to show up, and that was my bad. I should not have put that in there until I was sure he was here. So I do
And
apologize.
who's to say? I mean, he still might show up. You don't know for sure.
Right. He could be watching the show lurking and laughing at us, you know.
Right.
Oh, the fools. I tricked them. You know. Those poor saps. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, so while she's looking up the original video of that, Sagittarically speaking,
Yes.
did you notice the moon last night?
Negative. I did not go out and venture to check out the moon. What was going on with the moon?
Well, I got to tell you something, brother. I was laying there on the couch like I usually do just before going to sleep. And
All
I
right.
noticed like this really bright light emanating from my window. And when I came to the window, I couldn't see it out my window because it got plastic over all the windows.
Well,
So
okay.
I went over to the
So
door.
did you went to the window with plastic on it to look out the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure I got the story straight. All right, keep going.
Hey, I think Preliminal just sent me something.
Oh, by the way, he released a new video today about another Earth.
Preliminal?
Yes, a song. You should ask him if how he would feel about us playing at least a clip of his new music when he releases it in our show.
He would probably tell us to go to hell.
I was thinking the same thing, but you know, it probably wouldn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, I totally can't see him doing that, by the way. Oh man, we have fun on here. But hey, listen, guys. Like, I think Michelle has got the original video, so I'm gonna pop off. Leaping Lenny pop off, and go look at the video. I'll be right back.
It's 2 minutes long.
All right. No wonder it took you so long. Now I'm just kidding.
No, I had to see if he even linked it, and then I had to check the video and make sure
Of
that.
course, yeah, you had to authenticate it, correct?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure, and
Right.
also we need to give props for whose video it actually is too.
All right, yeah, we should definitely do that. So whose video is it? Who?
I'm already off of it. I'm back on Taco Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
But I did give it to you too.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, you have the link too, so you can see who he is, and but yeah, it's 2 minutes long. So you know, Bob had a very good point there.
And even though that was my initial reaction, is why is it so short? Like, it just seemed like they cut it off before they should have, you know?
Mm-hmm. So we'll get to see the entire thing.
All right, so I got this up here. Let me know when you guys see my screen.
Now that we've watched the trailer, let's watch the entire movie.
Right.
Can you pull it down so we can? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see UFO Mania. UFO Mania.
The truth is out there.
So we give UFO Mania the total credit. This is his video or hers video. I don't know if it's a he or she, but that's irrelevant right now. Is there sound? I mean, there's not music or anything, is there?
I don't know. I played it on mute. I was just looking, but if he used it, I mean,
there was sound in the first one, but no music.
Yeah, it was just the crackling sounds. So I would imagine there's no music.
This strange phenomenon looks like ball lightning. Look at this glowing orb crossing railway tracks. What the heck is that? I don't know where this footage was recorded. Probably somewhere in Europe. But pretty weird video, isn't it? The glowing blue orb appears on a rainy day near railway tracks. Then the ball lightning follows the tracks before crossing them after a little while. On the other side of the tracks, the glowing blue ball continues towards the forest, before exploding. What's behind this weird phenomenon? Anybody with an idea? Rain and high voltage must be a part of the solution, I guess.
Oh, there's another.
Take a look.
Look. I didn't even notice that one.
That one does look like Saji.
Well, why didn't it shock this one? Don't much care for the computer voice, but whatever. There it goes. Yeah, as soon as it hits the tracks, look at that.
There's a lot of people doing research into electrical universe.
This would make a hell of a bug zapper, you know it?
Wow, it looked like it paused there. It stayed there this time.
Yeah. You can put a plate of bacon on it.
I don't think I'd want to get near it. I mean, I think it would just shock the
Whoa!
life. Whoa.
Did you see that explosion?
Yeah.
Okay,
Now I know what Bob's talking about. Wow.
let me rewind it all the way. We'll watch all the 2 minutes of it without the robot voice. I could do without that. There we go. I guess I shouldn't have put that on there. Do. We need some bugs on there. This is
That one didn't pause. You see the little arms out on this one? That's what makes me think of Saji's
oh yeah.
emoji.
He's riding the rails. Oh man. Saji, you have a very explosive personality.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Awesome find, Saj.
I mean, like I said, it was just on my Twitter feed right before we went live. So I thought I'd share it.
And then Bob knew some details where we can get a better vantage point. So kudos to Bob, Go-Kart Bob.
Yeah, thank you, Go-Kart. Man, you know what, guys? I gotta say something about this video. This is a very shocking video.
I wonder if they're just slowing it down each time we see it. That's why it looked like it paused so long in front of that electrical pole.
I don't know.
Does anyone know where this is taking place? It said it in the robotic voice, but he didn't want to hear it.
It said it's somewhere in Europe is their best guess.
Oh, I thought they said Tulsa.
No.
Whoa. It exploded again.
But it says if you go to strangesounds.org, you can get more information. So
Well, thank you for sharing that, everybody. And I just want to say, that was pretty awesome, and I can't explain it. Can you?
Well, yeah, but it would take all night, and you guys really don't want to hear my in-depth explanation. I'd have to get out my book on electrical theory, and then physics, and then really, you guys don't want to hear all that.
Well, I got to tell you something. We do have an expert that's in on all that, and he's I got him backstage right now. You guys didn't even know we had this guy, did you?
No, I didn't.
Don't care. Anyways, did you notice that that each time it was the same video, but it was slowing it down so we would get a better vantage point. That's why it blew up at every time, and it went across the same way. But that's why I was like, why is it at that post longer? Well, they were slowing it down so we could get a better vantage. I mean, we got to be able to see the arms out from around it more clearly when they slowed it down. So,
it also seemed like in the longer video they were further away, like the more panned out, like you could see more of the poles, like higher and further left and right.
And that's why it blew up in all three renditions of it. But when they really slowed it down, we really got to see that bright light of explosion so clearly, because it was slowed down enough where we were able to observe it, where on Twitter it just showed it in regular time. But this video, they slowed it down, and then they slowed it down even more, so we got a better vantage point. And I appreciate people that take the time to do that kind of stuff so we can get, as an observer, a better vantage point. But I was just kidding about whoever you've got backstage. So, yeah. Sorry, bro. He laughed.
You done ran him off.
I didn't mean to.
You done hurt his feelings.
Oh my gosh. But I have the link still because I put it in your thing, and I can grab it from there because I'm interested in looking further into it, because there are people that really are doing they're looking into electrical universe. I mean, there's so many theories going on that, that plasma ball, and as it was going across, it looked like as it was, zapping out, it was like drawing more energy into it. Hence why it's getting bigger and brighter as it was going across. But that's theory. That's just my observation.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking about that the other day, because you hear everybody talking about like how we're how like we're all like on different frequencies, not just audio frequencies, but like our consciousness, our focus, like when we're in a positive state of mind, we're vibrating on a higher frequency than when we're down or depressed. We're vibrating on a lower frequency. You're hip to what I'm.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then I got to thinking about how color is actually a frequency. Like they have like for a certain shade of red, they actually have a specific frequency that represents the wavelength of the color red. Are you with me again so far?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I was wondering. I wonder if foods vibrate on a frequency, and flavor is as our tongue receptor, because you can feel a frequency when you touch something. You can feel it vibrating. You see color, you see light frequency, but it could taste be a different level of frequency that we're able to detect. It just got me thinking about that. I don't know if there's any truth to it or not. I haven't looked into it. It was just a thought that I had.
Frequency would be depending on what kind of foods you would like or dislike.
And I'm thinking of hot peppers, They're definitely got a lot of vibrating going on.
Oh,
If I may, I can elaborate on that just a bit.
All right.
Hebro had to go, but he invited me over here, so I can elaborate that on just a bit. Yes, your taste buds have a certain frequency that has to do with electrons and neurons, and when the electrons hit the back of your taste buds and they land on the tongue, like think of it almost as though like a piece of food that had been sitting in the sun too long. If you think about it that way, and then like you take a bite of the piece of food and the electrons from the food itself give off little neurons that when they fire off, they hit the pleasure center of your brain, and that's where that's the best way that I can explain it so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about.
All right. So is this Noble?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Noble. Well, I'm glad you're able to come on the show. I guess you know Michelle already. No an introduction is needed.
Yeah. Hi, Michelle.
What's up? No, Noble. I almost said Hebrew. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you. Sorry, I'm glad you made it in. I don't know what happened to Hebrew. Did you happen to see him on your way in?
I don't know. He said he had to go to the bathroom or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
But
well, okay.
If anybody's interested, by the way, I have some new video games that I'm selling on eBay right now. I just thought I'd like to bring that up.
All right. Well, thanks for bringing that up. What gaming system?
I'm talking about the Atari 2500.
Okay.
Do you have that one?
No, I haven't had that one in a long time. I didn't even know. I'm sure it's really hard to find games for that system.
Yeah, I have the games. They're on my eBay. So if anybody'd like to go to eBay and check that out, you can. Just saying.
All right. All right. So on Reddit, they've been talking about this other Mandela effect. I thought it would bring it up just to see if chat remembers it. I'm going to put this disclaimer out here. Maybe another channel's already covered it.
Wait.
Maybe somebody's already talked about it. Maybe it's not new to you, but hey, it's new to me, and by golly, I want to talk about it.
I think I might have some insight on that one, but I do have a map change. If you want to bring that up later, I do have one of those, like a map change.
All right, Noble, we can look at the maps with you here in just a moment. I know like you like to go over those map changes.
Oh, for sure.
And the one is it's an emoji. A lot of people are insistent that there used to be a hiker emoji, but one has never existed. Michelle, do you remember there ever being a hiker emoji? And if so, how would you describe it?
I don't, because I've never used it, so I would be no help on that matter.
All right. Well, there are people who do. There's testimonial here all over Reddit. I want to read some of it. It says, my family has a hiking, camping, apparel equipment company. I run all the social media, and our original bio on Instagram, it said something along the lines of your first stop for hiking, hiker emoji, camping, and then a tent emoji, yoga emoji, and fitness, and a little weightlifting guy emoji. Because they just recently had to change it because the hiker and the yoga emoji had been blacked out in the little cubes. Like the Unicode was messed up. They didn't use messed up, but I decided to fill in the blank there. I originally thought it was my phone that I just hadn't updated, but I realized that it's been taken off my keyboard, so they changed it. They got a Tory Jinx saying, so did I. I saw a guy with a backpack and a walking stick And you know what? I do kind of remember this little guy with a backpack and a walking stick. Um, I haven't took the time to find any residue yet, but other people have included like trying to find something that looks similar. The little guy from Price is Right that he goes up the side of the mountain with they use his image as a way to do it, and then there's a camping um, hiker or a hiking trail thing that state parks use with a guy with a backpack and a walking stick. So they're kind of trying to say it kind of looks like that. I'm going to share this in. I'm going to send it to, I guess, both places, so you can both see it.
I just shared the link for that plasma orb looking thing in the chat stream. So people, if they want to find it later, it'll be in the stream.
All right, fair enough. And I'm almost done here. I want to get to one last thing I want to say about this. If I can get to it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I closed the wrong thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of how people remember it looking. I lost my link, so basically, make a long story short, there's a lot of people out there who remember the hiker emoji. Can you see in chat anybody to see if anybody in chat remembers the hiker emoji?
Nobody is saying anything.
All right, looks like we lost Noble, and we picked up a new guest. Hello.
Hey there, party people.
Well, hey, it's Dan. How you doing, Dan?
Hi guys. Yeah, I was just hanging out, just backstage, and I've been lurking during the whole show, so just I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about, by the way.
That's okay. You got it. What's going on with you? Anything good?
Well, nothing much. I was just taking my dog for a walk, and I just got done shopping, so I'm kind of exhausted right now. I had a lot of stuff going on, and I was just watching the show. I see you guys had Noble on here. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, it's like a rare Noble sighting. It just occurred, and now we got Dan. It's like a celebrity roundtable thing going on here.
I don't know if I would consider myself a celebrity, but oh, you meant Noble, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're a step down from Noble, but it's still great to have you on here.
Oh man, I tell you, it's been a wild ride. I don't know, but so
do you have a cold, Dan? The chat wants to know.
Do you have a cold?
It could be my tooth. I think my tooth's bothering me.
So, do you have an opinion on the hiker emoji, Dan? I don't know you like down there in Texas. Do you ever do much hiking? Do you ever use the hiker emoji?
I tell you, I used to do quite a bit of hiking, but no, I don't I don't know either way on the whole hiking guy thing. I don't think I ever heard that one. Is that a new one now?
mean, it's kind of blowing up on Reddit. A lot of people trying to say that they remember hiker emoji.
Well,
I kind of have a faint memory of it, but I don't know if I don't know that I've ever actually used the emoji, but I vaguely remember seeing it on the list.
he's gonna kill me.
Why are you afraid of Tulsa, Dan?
Huh?
Why?
Yeah, well, on the Mandela family videos, you're afraid of Tulsa. She's making reference to that.
I don't know. I don't know. There's quite a bit of shady people down in Tulsa. I know that much. I think it's because they have all these big spoons, and as everybody knows, I am definitely afraid of spoons.
Actually, I was unaware of your fear of spoons. I wonder if there's like a name for it, like spoonophobia or something.
I think so. Yeah. I'm on medication for it now, and it is it is getting a lot better. I got to tell you. But I hear Michelle. I hear you got a beef with me of some sort.
A beef.
Yeah, that's what Hebro told me. By the way, I ran into Hebro on the way up here, and he said he wasn't going to come back on the show for a while. Is that right?
Well, how are we going to wrap it up when it's over?
He what's so what's so
Oh my God.
what's so
Yeah, let me ask you something. Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
well, I don't know why you're what's so funny?
Now you're totally Hebrew. You're blowing it, Dan. That's better.
I don't know. Seriously, guys. So I think my dog's barking. So
That's my dog.
oh, I thought you guys don't hear my dog barking back here. Shit.
I know my dog's barking because my hubby just left for work.
Oh, okay. Well, look, guys. I got some. I got to fix dinner. So I'll let you guys just have the show. It was good to be on here, and I don't know. I'll tell if I run into Hebro, I'll send it back up. How's that sound?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Dan. Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem.
Glad you're feeling better.
Oh yeah. Well, besides my voice, I don't know what's going on there, but guys, Sagittariusly speaking, I believe you. You got total control of the show, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.
All right, you take care too. Hey,
Okay.
now get out of here and bring Hebrew back.
So, why? You leave it to Dan to leave the total control of the show to the irresponsible guy instead of the very responsible, mild mannered, well behaved individual like yourself. He gives it to me, the kid of chaos.
It's ain't my show. Shoot, I'm just here.
Okay. Oh,
Guys,
look.
what the hell's going on? What is going on?
Hey.
What's going on?
Where did you go?
And there's what is it? Eleni not Costin? I can't.
I got hacked. I think I got hacked. I think my computer got hacked, and somehow, like all these guys. Well, no, it didn't get hacked. I think
Oh
somehow.
no, actually, I think what happened was it went that plasma energy somehow affected your computer, and while you were gone, Noble stopped by, Dan stopped by, and they've since left. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad you're back though. Is your computer working okay?
And well, it is now. I think that electrical charge did something to it, like you said. It zapped me out of a different reality or something. I don't know.
Did you go to sleep?
It was weird. It was weird. I still feel tingly from it.
Right? I don't know.
Tingly?
You might want to check your. Yeah.
Or being around spoons?
Yeah, no, I totally meant to ask Dan about his spoon thing, and I got sidetracked.
You did ask him.
Oh, what did I say?
You asked him why he was afraid of spoons. And then I started just reading the chat because they were like, "That's funny. I'm sorry." And I'm very single thought right now. So when I was paying attention to the chat, they were really letting you guys have it. I mean, they were letting the one that was not in the room allegedly have it.
I can't believe Dan was here and I missed it, man. That sucks. I mean, that sucks.
Are you confused right now?
No, not at all. I just
All right. Pick a character, any character.
You know, if he was here though, I'm saying if it wasn't him and Dan was here, like he was in the chat, I'd say, man, this is getting really weird.
Would you?
I would think so. I would think he'd say, man, what the hell? This is weird.
Something along those lines. Probably so. Yeah. Even though the whole anomaly's weird, strange in itself, which has become the normal.
Like, well, Nobo I knew about because I told you guys I had him backstage, right?
You didn't tell us who it was.
Oh no, I told you. I didn't tell you who it was, but I told you I had someone. And that's when you said I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I figured it was Dan in waiting, so I was like, oh, he could just sit there and wait. We could wait for him. He could wait. No, I'm teasing. It's your show. Roll with it.
So yeah, you never know what's going to happen on Taco Tuesday, man.
Well, at least that Superman Boots guy didn't show up. That's all I got.
Yeah, that guy's kind of annoying, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. He might. I mean, the way things are going tonight, you never know.
All right.
He might call in when we open up the phone lines.
No. Who said anything about opening up the phone lines?
Oh, I thought Michelle said she wanted me to open the phone line.
Oh, okay. So have you opened the phone line?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. But hey, listen,
Why don't we open up the phone lines?
you think we should open up the phone lines?
Well, if we're going to, now is as good a time as any.
All
I'd
right.
like to know how everything went with Raven. She's in the chat now, and
it's time to get serious, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to know just if everything went okay, if she's feeling better. That's all. It's just simple, not get into the details or anything, but if you could type that everything went okay yesterday and that you're okay.
Well, she wants to
or pop in.
I was getting ready to say she can pop in if she's feeling up to it.
Yeah.
Let me share something with you guys real quick. Preliminal sent me something. Prelim, did you want me to share that? He has this. I think it's an artiste drawing.
Phone lines could be risky.
They could be. Who knows who's going to pop in? This looks pretty cool. I mean, check this out, guys. Let me get it in the share window here.
Bless your heart, sweetie. I'll continue to pray as I have been for the past week and a half or so. Realize you're not alone.
Do you guys see my screen right there?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, this is a pretty awesome drawing. I believe he drew it. I think so. Check this out. Ta-da!
Oh, he is an amazing artist.
The cat looks kind of scared there, though. The cat doesn't look like it wants to be up there.
See a kitten.
Well, cat, kitten. Yeah, I guess it's a kitten, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't
The
look
cat's looking like.
He looks majestic.
I think he looks frightened. He's sitting up there like, meow, let me down from here, meow.
His paws are outstretched like the Sphinx.
Now, Preliminal, would you like to share with us what this is supposed to be exactly? Is there anything in the chat?
Raven said she loves his work. And he said, it's a kitten named Shoulderling.
Named what? I'm sorry, you broke up there.
Shoulderling.
Huh. Okay. Well, in my opinion, I'm just saying this is my opinion. He looks kind of sad and also kind of scared to be up there. Like, what am I doing up here? It's like cats don't generally like to be up on shoulders. I don't know. I'm reaching here. I don't know.
What cat have you met? Shoot, cats will sit on your head. They want to be at the top. Every cat that I've met until they get too old to get up there. Like if you're sitting in a recliner or something, they're gonna sit at the top of the recliner and they'll rest whatever parts doesn't sit there on top of your head. So
okay.
And then they become lap cats as they get older, and they just want to be, brushed or pet. And yeah, cats are amazing. I love kitties.
If that cat was on my shoulder, I'd probably sneeze it right off.
Oh, so small.
I can't. I'm allergic to them, though. I'm allergic to them. That's what I'm saying.
I think we should look up what the meaning of the name is. Shoulderling. I think there's more to his art than like he's describing. It's got a specific name. With what is shoulderling?
Shoulderling sounds like something he came up with, like on the fly. To me, I don't know. Sounds like
his name is Lena from Sweden. She has a clinic in was that Gothenburg for cat rescue. Oh, I made it for Lena, and he sent it to her.
Okay.
Oh, so that does tell the story, and it actually fits with what you're saying. A wayward stray cat, that was homeless would be a little skittish, and then she takes them in and loves them and cares for them, and then they start to get more and more comfortable. That's beautiful.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Prelim. We like that. I joke around a lot about it, but I seriously probably would have sneezed that thing off a long time ago. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, it was a great painting. You could tell he put a lot of you can tell he's very talented, and then he put a lot of work into making it just the way he wanted it. I really enjoyed that.
So, yeah.
And he said she is awesome. She rescues mainly lost cats in the city.
Nice.
No, thank you for sharing. agree.
When I often think of stray cats, I often think of Heathcliff. Like I could see Heathcliff like going through the garbage, and they have like that. The garbage lid is like their tray, and they put everything on it, and they got like the fish bones that look like perfect bones, and then the lettuce and some tomatoes, and I'm just saying this has come from my mind, like what I think of stray cats, like
That's what I mean by awaken, activate. She's awake and she's actively, helping, other creatures and giving them something better, taking them out of a fear-based society and putting them in a place where they're safe. And he said that she mainly takes in cats. So it's beautiful. Sharing the love, no matter what type of creature it is. And I'm still like reading through the chat to you. And people are pretty impressed with his awesome art too, Hebrew. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Hey, no problem. No, I was kind of in a way talking nonsense, but in another way, it's kind of like a pretty cool visualization of I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Sagittarically speaking, do you have a story for us, sir?
And why did Noble leave before showing us his map?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I think he stepped outside for a cigarette, and he told me he'd be right back later on in the show to say goodbye to everybody. So, just be looking out for that.
So you're gonna open the phones? Maybe Pri will call in and talk about his art more. He's given more details about this lady. She also rescues dogs and gives them their shots, and basically it sounds like she allows them to be adopted out, along probably with the cats too. Allows them to be adopted out, and she's using her awakening to make sure they're going to a good home, a loving home, by feeling like what Sag was talking about, the frequency or the vibes that come off of people. You can tell if they really are going to be a good home for, an animal that needs to depend on you to feed them and take care of them and love them, because that's all animals know is unconditional love. And a traumatized animal needs more love than a kitten you raised with you that's already resonating with you in that unconditional love.
Okay, there's that. The phone lines are. Oh, I guess it would help if I actually opened them. There we go. Start conference. And there you go. Let's see if you guys can hear this.
This free conference call is provided by Uber Conference. You are the first participant on this Uber conference. Please hold while we wait for the others to join.
Sí, señor.
Okay, cool. Well, we got those open, so if anybody wishes to call in, if you got cat stories to talk about, you can talk about that. If Prelim wants to share his how he did his painting, and maybe he has a story behind that painting, I'm sure he does. If he wants to, well, I know he already told you, right? He already said that in chat. I'm sorry about the rescue cat.
Mm-hmm. And dogs.
And dogs. I do love dogs. I do gotta say, every time I see a dog, like if I'm walking by the store and I see one in the car, and I always say hello to it. I walk up and I say, "Hey, dog, how's it going, buddy?" And
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. He said she invited me to live in Sweden, except I'm phobic of airplanes, and my life is here in Wisconsin. So the lady that does this invited him to come to Sweden.
And we got a caller, by the way. Caller, if you just hang on for a minute, we'll get to you. Sorry, Michelle, didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was done. I was just reading the chat.
All right. Here's our caller. Hello, San Antonio. You're on the air.
Hi, this is Vivian.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, you're so funny, Hebrew. You're funny. You know that you couldn't fool us, right? We were all in the chat. We knew you weren't Dan, but I do have something to talk about. You know that light? The reason I was asking where it was in Europe is because when I lived in Germany, my mom and dad, when I was younger, told us a story, and I think I told it on your scary. One night you had like with Armor Up was on here, and you had like a scary story night with me. Do you remember that?
I think so. Were you in the actual
No, I don't know. The Armor wasn't there that night, but yeah, I was actually in the like where that girl is. I was your guest speaker. Do you remember that night? I think it was just me, you, and Sag.
Was it?
I had told some ghost stories, but the one that I told y'all was where I heard somebody's phone go off. Where my parents used to tell us the story about some people who got killed on this railroad track, and so they'd say that whenever you would drive on that railroad track and park, a light would go through the car. And so when I saw that, it just really, like, it was triggering me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it was just something real similar. And that's why I was trying to find out if y'all knew exactly where it was located.
I believe that's somewhere in England. Isn't that what they said?
Did Subliminal just say it was in Gothenburg, Sweden? Is that what it's called, Gothenburg? Well, I lived in Sweden.
I think that was.
So maybe.
I think he was talking about the painting. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I lived in Germany, in Sweden, in Florida, in New York. I mean, pretty much all over the place. But, yeah, that was just kind of creepy when I saw that, because I was like, I wonder if that's to do with, like, more of an alien type thing or a spiritual type thing. Like maybe a spirit left behind or something. I mean, I know of energy balls, like, where you can make an energy ball with your hands by moving energy. And I do know that that is something that you usually can't see it unless you have some kind of a special light or something to be able to tell how much energy or electricity that you're, pulling. Like, talking about energy, the other night, I don't know if y'all know, but right around close to the first of this year, the Schumann resonance, you've heard of that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. One person said yes. So with the Schumann resonance, usually there's an energy on the earth, on a regular basis, but for some reason for 17 straight hours, we had no energy activity at all on the earth. It's like we went through, either the earth died or we went through a complete shift to somewhere else. I mean, because 17 hours is a long time for there to be no activity on the earth itself. Wouldn't you think that? It's kind of a little off.
Yeah. Because I feel my best when it's spiking off the charts. That explains a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, well, it helps to understand why we all were feeling really physically worn out and just drained. Our energy levels, being everywhere was because of that. So, but yeah, looks like you have the real Dan in your chat room now.
Oh, Dan was on the show. He's already on the
oh, wait. I got one for him.
He got the boot, man. He got the boot.
Wait a second. I got one for him.
Oh, gosh. Does that take the phone line away, too? Sag?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I think we
she's
lost.
talking and he left.
Oh wait, there he is.
Hi guys. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, Vivian. You were saying I'm sorry.
Well, how would you know what I was saying?
We don't have a clue because he
I
took
can
you
tell
with
that's
him.
not Dan. Oh my God, that's too funny. Dan's in the chat. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's what I was just talking about, the Schumann resonance and, the possibility of a shift going on during that period of time. But I don't really have much to say tonight. I think I'm coming down with the allergies in Texas. We had the highest ever of cedar we've ever had on the scale ever, and we were up to 26,900 in cedar. So today I ended up getting just a little sinusy, kind of feeling a low energy, along with the no energy that went on for a while. But so anyway, so who is the lady I was just talking to? What is your name?
Hi, I'm Michelle. I wanted to ask you what your thoughts are that where the Schumann is actually calculated. Do you think it is the energy that comes from us or the earth, or where they, because I know that they have their sensors are all over the world, and that's where they they've got all of these things, and then they come into and feed into Russia, and then they put out what the like the average residents, and when they're all off the charts, then that's when it goes like all off the charts. But I just wanted to know where you think that it comes from, where the Schumann comes from. Do you think it's from Earth, from us, or another source?
Well, I think it's more I think, wait a minute, I just heard a feedback of my own voice. Okay, it's gone. I think it's basically with the Schumann resonance, it's more the Earth's energy, but it could be a combination. But I think it's more just the Earth, that particular energy is just Earth energy. So the Earth just kind of went dead for, 17 hours. Now, I don't know if energies, I guess, could affect each other, so you have one energy affecting another energy. I mean, I do energy for a living, so I understand energy work really well, but I need to look into that a little bit more. But I do believe that it's more what the actual physical Earth is, radiating off of itself. Like, did you know that we are going to be going into, on the 10th of this month, we have a full moon called the Wolf Moon. And during this time is when we all will be able to get closer to, self, and understanding self more, and making, intentions, setting intentions for ourselves to be in more union with ourselves and others. So that's going to be, I guess, what's today? I think that's Friday is the day of that full moon.
I don't mean to interrupt, guys, but I just thought I'd come in here. I did hear you guys talking about.
Oh, gosh. He did it without losing you this time.
I don't know what happened to Hebrew, but he disappeared, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but the caller's still here, so good.
That's
Very, very fascinating information.
That's not, really all that. Anyway. Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to stay because I'm going to die laughing. But hi to the fake nobleness.
He's usually flat on a cell phone, I think.
No,
this
is noble BS.
Michelle, do you have a channel? Do you have a
Yeah, Awake and Activate is my channel. Haven't been very active on there, and you pretty much explained why. It's not that I haven't been researching topics, because I have. It's just I just haven't felt like really doing much on there. But I will be
Oh, that would be
active
funny.
again, soon. I'll say
Oh
something
my
in
gosh.
the chat so you can see my channel or find it, because all you have to do is like click on the name and then on the three dots or whatever, and then without even leaving here.
what's your name on the channel?
Awake and Activate.
Oh, okay. Awake and Activate. Okay, I'll do that.
Yes.
I'll just go ahead and go to the channel and subscribe. But yeah, so it was interesting talking to you, because you knew a little bit about what I was talking about. So yeah, the connection's real important right now. I think, but I also think energies right now are being shifted so fast that there was a period of like this weekend where I felt really, really drained out. Like my energy was like super, super low. And
You wanted to sleep.
and sleeping with a lot of intense dreams.
Yes. Yes.
Just,
Yes. So you're working your ass off in your sleep. Yep. I'm with you. I understand. More than you know.
Well, I'll add you. I'll go onto your channel and subscribe. And it was nice meeting you. And everybody else, I'm out. I'll just sit and listen now and say somebody like Dan wants to really call in. Okay. All right. Bye.
Thanks for your call.
Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
What was her name? He wrote Saji or Noble. What was her name?
Hmm?
Is she the
I believe that was Vivian.
Oh, Vivian.
Yeah. I just didn't know what you were talking about.
Does she have a channel? What I'll do is once she subs, I'll sub back.
All right.
Hi guys.
Oh no! Now we got Fizzy. Is this Fizzy?
You guys better be careful. I'll tase you. I've already tased P-Bro.
Yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't even know what to say. We had Noble BS, and then we had Dan, the not the man, and now we got fake Fizzy. What's going on here?
I don't
Is
know.
these like alternate reality versions of people?
If Dan gets in here, if Dan got in here, I'd tase him too.
He would,
Dan's afraid of me.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's afraid of me.
He should be.
Yeah, rightfully so.
He had a pretty funny Mandela Monday, though. It was pretty funny.
Do you like my manned animals?
I love all animals.
Yeah, you give a whole different meaning to manned animals. Just saying.
He's afraid of us all. We're crazy mofos.
Why do I sense like a restraining order on your channel sometime in the near future?
Yeah, hero. Yep. Oh wow, he flipped that fast.
That was weird. I feel like my show's been hijacked.
Telephone booth change.
Mm-hmm.
Superman.
I think I still have San Antonio, Texas on the phone. Oh, there they go. They're gone. That was a really good phone call, by the way, by Vivian.
Yeah, she sounds like a very sweet person.
I just wanted to say that. I'm enough shenanigans. I'll quit doing the shenanigans.
Dan, get your butt in here.
I
You
know,
you're
right?
supposed to be in here already. I mean, did
We
you send him an invite?
I sent him an invite like an hour ago.
Send him another one. He said he was taking a nap, and I understand that, especially, when you're sleeping, you don't really think about the pain because, and also he's got to worry about dry socket and all that other stuff. And, but he's on the upswing. His show was really funny.
I don't
Last
wanna
night's
think
show was
about-
really funny.
I don't want to think about dry socket right now.
Oh no, it hurts. Oh my gosh.
Man. Hey, I think I gotta hold on.
You've been pinged.
Yeah, I've been pinged. Well, the phone lines are still open, and we do have a call, by the way, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and answer this call and see what's going on.
Carp Bob.
There we go. And oops, they've been muted. Okay, unmute. Hello, caller. You're on with Hebro. You there?
I am shocked. I'm the real. How dare you?
Who do we got here, caller?
How dare you? I'm gonna taste all y'all. And you're talking about my mandibles? How dare you? Oh yeah, you're busted. Wait, not so scared.
I think I recognize this person, but I'm not sure. But
You don't recognize me because I'm the real Fizzy Pop. How dare you?
okay.
Sorry. I'm trying, man. I can't. I can only do it.
Oh my gosh.
So, you guys,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on in here? What is it? You guys are
You
hot.
sounded more like candied cupcakes than you did fizzy pop.
Other people, did I sound like candy cupcakes? Yeah, I just woke up, so I'm sure I don't have the proper busy voice. I'm doing the best I can on half a cup of coffee. What are y'all doing tonight?
Waiting on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is this, Michelle? Dropping bombs. Dan's afraid of me. He's so scared. Oh, really? Why?
Made you call, didn't it,
By
Foo?
that statement.
Worked.
What do you mean by that statement? I think you were trying to coax me into calling. I was like, oh, I'll stop.
No, I would appreciate it if you would pop on with us so we could just have it out, man. Let's just
Oh, yeah. Hey,
do
man.
this.
Hey.
Man up. Let's go.
This needs to happen. You know, I don't know. You make a good woman. What? That was. It wasn't it? Oh yes, it was. It was true. Yes. So what's the topics tonight? What's going on?
Oh, not much. We were just talking about fireballs and on the railroads and
Plasma balls.
just
Did you see that, Dan? Were you around for that, or did you just pop in?
I did experience fireballs once, and I got to tell you, yeah, never again, man.
Not drinking.
Huh?
Not the drinking
no.
kind.
Never. I'm not gonna get into that.
Oh, you're talking about your spooning habits?
No, it was a dare. I'm kidding. No,
Oh my gosh, you lit yourself on fire?
no, I didn't.
Oh my, what?
Started because people,
Oh my, this is how rumors and gossip get started.
fire challenge. This was called the fireball challenge. And
Oh, okay, instead of the water challenge or the whatever, the bucket
I
challenge.
just explained to you, Michelle, I never have to shave again. Okay.
TMI. TMI. Oh my gosh, he's like a baby.
Why are we losing the duck? What is going on here? Okay, let me see what happened.
oh.
You guys still have your stream up? Did you see that apparently Iran shot some missiles at us or something? Did you hear about that tonight?
No.
Yeah, it happened just right before we went live. I heard some YouTube chatter. It looks like some things are definitely heating up.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Interesting, huh? We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't normally get caught up in those kind of things, politics, and I mean, there's so many examples of when they try to tell us the sky is falling, yet it's yet to be continued. I don't know, man. This one looks like it might be a real happening.
It's one of those things. Yeah. I mean, it's like, look, you try to say, well, hey, stuff out there is happening all the time. We have no say in it, but in this particular case, we kind of like against us and Iran, and then it's like I don't really get up. I never really talk about politics or like anything going on like that. My channel is based off of mental effect and other things, but I mean we touch on it. We touch on everything. But yeah, it's a little strange, isn't it? I mean, like now, the way Trump was talking, like, they better not do anything back to us or whatever. And now they did. So what's going to be his response? I think that's what people are kind of waiting on to see. I don't know if these attacks have injured or killed any American military personnel or what they've done. But it could come back tomorrow that, hey, this base got hit and things happen. So there might be and I'm just saying it's an escalation, and you never know what could happen with these things. It doesn't take much to start a war,
Yeah, and then I mean, I know we got the Army, we got the Navy, we got the Marines. And now we got the Space Force. I wonder if they're going to help out with this. Oh wait, no, nothing's happening in space. I guess they won't need the Space Force. I guess.
Application tomorrow for Space Force.
Oh really? I think you'd be a great addition to the team.
Thank you. And if I find anything out juicy, I'll let everyone know. If I start working with all,
I think the headquarters is in Dallas, Dan.
Man, it's a gray, bro. I mean, that's petty shit right there. I'll tell everybody. Don't worry. I'm not gonna be I don't care. I'll sign. I'll buy one. For the team because non-disclosure agreement. Please. This is more important. You guys need to know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, but I always thought about what would happen if I just tried to put in a crazy application out there, to the CIA, just because. How do you put in that application? I'm just curious. I would, just some stuff comes to your head. I wonder what happened. What if I did it? Would they contact me? There's no.
I wonder if they would hire you because they've been watching you, and it'd be easier to keep a closer eye on you.
Right.
And then also, if they
somebody that they would feel they could trust to not talk because I talk too much. It would be like, no.
Yeah, you're already out on their watch list, so they're like, yeah, just hire him, and so we can watch him, and that way, he's easier to watch.
They might not just give you a job offer. It might be a job demand. I mean, you might not be allowed to turn it down.
The offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, really, if you think about it. So I'm kind of I joke, but I'm just kidding. But still, it's just I always wondered, what it would be. I think I saw an ad once, join this organization or whatever. I was like, huh? Really? Wow, they're taking apps. That's crazy. Okay. And I don't know if it was an NSA or something like that, but it was that's kind of crazy. Wonder how people get jobs. It's always weird. You never hear about job postings or anything with these companies. It's sort of they sort of find you, I guess, in college, tap you on the shoulder, then you go to this weird, dark dank, tomb or something like that, and you make a blood sacrifice and you're in. I don't know how it all works, but it just makes me wonder, could I get so far and then back out and be and then tell everybody what's up, or would it be or would it be like an eyes wide shut moment? You know, like where you're in that freaking, you're standing there with dudes in cloaks, and you know damn well that this isn't going to end well. You know,
Yeah, and the first thing that they want to do, they'll take your application, you go in the back room, and they put a chip in you.
oh no, yeah, see, or I get neural laced or something, you know, like, oh geez,
You don't know.
blonde hair, and I'm talking all this nonsense about how I love Trump, like I'm Kanye West or something. Like that happens to me, I don't know.
Oh my God, he's killing me.
I don't know. Makes you wonder how that happened.
He don't want to get on there, get probed.
So we're no, man, no, I don't want. No, I kid. Just, you know, just like I'm such a crazy dude because I'm always pushing boundaries. I always have since I was younger. You know, it's just been my nature to push boundaries of things. I could never just assimilate into BS like that. Like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't turn my head away. If I see it, I gotta say it. I'm like, no, that's bull. So yeah, I wouldn't be a good candidate. But who knows, man? Who knows? So what else is going on? We're talking about fireballs. What fireballs are we talking about?
I did send you an invite. Did you not get it?
Invite into the show?
Yeah.
I'm sure I did, man. Like I said, bro, I was gonna do the show. It was an hour before the show, roughly. I thought I'm gonna lay down and take a little nap. I am so tired. I just went grocery shopping for like 2 hours, and it was like crazy madhouse. And I'm sitting there looking at these people at the grocery store, like, why the hell don't you people shop on the weekend? Okay, what are you doing here? Like,
right.
I wonder if it had to do with what you just talked about.
Like, well, why didn't you shop on the weekend? Well, I don't want to go on the weekend. I know it's busy. And I'm like,
right.
What is it, Tuesday night? It's Tuesday. The grocery store should not be that busy. It should be like a walk in the park. Okay? It shouldn't be this big. Dude, it was a madhouse. And everyone looked all weird. Felt stressed. Like, Michelle can speak to this because, she's like into Harry Potter. She understands it. But like,
into who?
Hey, have you ever been in a place where you like,
was that a jab? Is this it? Are we gonna fight now?
Huh?
Yeah, you heard me. Did you say I was into Harry Potter?
I'm sorry.
Did you think I wasn't listening to you? What's going on? Why are you afraid of Tulsa?
I said that.
It's on now.
Listen,
get on the show. We're gonna duke it out.
Right.
Do it.
Forget I said that.
Don't be chicken.
I had a Tourette moment. Like blah, 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 blah. Anyway,
yeah. Word salad. Get on the show.
Walking around the store. Yeah, but I could feel like it felt like I don't know. It wasn't like they were zombies, but like the energy was real weird here. Like it was real strange. Like I could feel the tension in people. It's not so strange,
Ooh.
I don't deny that I'm like I got a little bit of that empathic stuff going on. So whatever. So I'm just like, everybody just seemed. I tried to joke with people. I tried to be like, I was like going up to people. I even told a lady how to look for. Like she was like struggling like with the bread. I saw her looking at bread, and I said, "Dear, you need to get this stuff right here. Look at the first ingredient in the lot." I learned this from Mr. Million. It says the first ingredient says like if it says enriched flour, you don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Whole wheat. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if the first line of that bread says whole wheat, then it's good bread. If it is enriched or whatever, it's some crap.
It's bleached.
So I was telling her that, and it's just stuff like that, like trying to help people talk to them, sort of make conversation. But it just felt like everyone was just like weird. I don't know. The whole store was weird. I just wanted to get out of there, but I couldn't because there's too many of these people in my way. Oh my God, it took forever just to do some shopping.
Sounds like you'd be good at.
What?
I said it sounds like you'd be good at the what grinds my gear segment.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of those. Oh, yeah, because I get bitchy, Anyway, so like I'm like here, and I'm like, oh my God, like what? Yeah. And so I get through the store, and then I get home, I put everything away, and I don't know. I was just like, I don't want to eat. I just wanted to lay down. It felt like they sucked my energy.
Yes.
You know? Or maybe it was just shopping in general. Maybe that happens to everybody. But I felt like there was definitely a drain coming from like this people, and they're very negative. And even the girl that was doing normally when the girls do they serve food and they make stuff. You ever seen those at the end of the aisle?
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a person cooking stuff. They're usually really like,
oh, samplers.
Look like she was struggling. It was weird. It was like, girl, you look like you're just like trying to get through this. Like, it is really sad. And so, I don't know. I mean, like, it was decent stuff she was cooking. But I usually, I don't know, consider buying something because it's really good that they make. I mean, it was good, but I just didn't want her energy. It was so like, here, try this, you know, like, like it wasn't very kind. And I just was like, yeah, you're not serving this food with love. And I don't like that. So I'm leaving, you know. Anyway, so I left and, you know, I continued my shopping. And, yeah, it was just it's just a weird shopping experience, you know, a very peculiar shopping experience. And I would say when that happens, yeah, I just don't do well. So I came home and I wanted to lay down. And then I slept for like 3 hours apparently or something like that. No, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Couldn't believe I slept that long, dude. It was like I laid down and I was you know, I got there, I laid on my bed, I started spooning with the pillow. All right. I'm like, ow.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question
So
for you,
up, so anyway.
Dan. Did this shopping experience, did it happen after this news of the attack? I mean, were people panic shopping?
Yeah, I think so. You know what's weird? Let me explain. The attack was going on about the time people like reports were coming in. We don't know the exact time. But I figure things came in about an hour later. So technically, yes.
Okay.
This attack was probably going on during the time we were shopping. Absolutely. And I would say that it looked like people were in some sort of like a distress. And like I could see it on their face. It was really weird. I'm just telling you, it was a very peculiar shopping experience. I don't recommend it to anybody. But yeah, that's what I felt. Anyway, so it's weird.
Interesting.
But maybe you're onto something there. Maybe people kind of instinctually knew some sort of 100 monkey thing or something. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too. Like it could be people, panic shopping, like you said, and like because they heard that news of what's going on, they're just like panic shopping, like, oh my god, I better store this or I better store that and get some canned goods and were canned goods flying off the shelves and toilet paper.
Like I didn't feel like there was any panic outwardly, it was inwardly. So it was like I think they actually in some weird, level sort of just knew things were just off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the spirit in you telling you, talking to you. The Holy Spirit indwelling.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how things were. It's sort of a microcosm or a miniature or a slight diminutive level of what I felt on 9/11. Like, something being off.
That gut instinct. And they will take your energy. It'll suck the energy right out of you because they need it, because they're so lost, and they pull and it actually harvest it from the people, that they can. And you were in the wrong place at the right time. I'm sorry you experienced that along with trying to recover. But you know how Hebrews show rolls. People pop in and out, and they have been all night long.
Now, apparently,
when you're invited, you can come in whenever you can.
You better show up or you're going to get mocked.
Hey Dan, Hey Dan, have you watched the new Mandela family videos yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh God,
seen
and that would totally ruin my question on why he's so scared of Tulsa.
Huh?
why you
Yeah,
have
you-
this
you need to-
phobia with Tulsa.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so scared of Tulsa. It's like you don't want to go anywhere near Tulsa.
Yeah, you definitely need to
I
get
don't
caught
know.
up.
That's where the zombies are.
That's where the what were?
There you go.
The
Yeah.
zombies. I'm just making stuff. I don't know. Why am I afraid of Tulsa?
But
I know I was afraid of Tulsa, just
but
like-
in those, you love your spoons. You cuddle up to them. So you spoon with your spoons.
oh,
You're,
God,
and
no.
you get really upset when somebody wakes you up when you're spooning with
with a
your spoon.
Uh-huh.
I've not seen that. Is that part of your
Yeah.
shtick with me?
Yep.
Is that what you're doing to my poor character? It's spooning with a spoon?
Oh yeah.
And enjoying it.
Oh my goodness.
There's grunting and moaning and oh my god.
What?
And then you get upset because somebody
My
wakes you
character,
up.
listen, no offense to anybody who chooses this. I'm just saying straight up, do not turn my character. My character better not come out in season 3 as gay. Okay, I'm just telling you.
No, it was just I actually saw it as that you're a cuddler. And I actually told Hebrew, I said, why don't you let him hug a tree?
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
that would be more fitting, but no, you liked your spoons, so I mean,
This
it's
came out
all
of something-
satire.
I'll tell you the backup story on that. Is this came
What
out of
show am I on?
All of them.
I'm going back to bed. I didn't know all this information. I feel like I'm learning things I should know about myself. But okay, please.
There's nothing wrong with spooning. Everybody cuddles when they're sleeping with, your husband, your wife. You spoon.
Or you're a giant spoon. Well,
Or your giant spoon.
I'm married to a spoon in this.
No, it's
Is that
maybe you are. I don't know. The rest of the season hasn't played yet.
I mean, I guess we could play a small clip if you're willing to endure it.
Yeah. I need to see. I need to see a clip. Oh yes, I do.
Get the spooning clip up.
oh boy.
On an effort.
Get you in big trouble, Hebrew.
All right. So yeah, I'll definitely sit through a clip. You bet.
Oh no, we're gonna bring it up right now. I mean, there's no better time than the present.
Come on.
Yeah, get in here.
We might want to send it.
Anywhere.
He
I'm
probably-
here.
Yeah.
This is far as you guys. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know what this show has turned into, man. Because I thought this was innocent over here. I had no idea this was all going down.
It is innocent. We didn't do anything. Me and Saji get left alone a lot in here.
Yeah, we get to talk amongst yourselves quite often on the show.
And sometimes not even that. Sometimes he just like disappears on us. We're like, he had a caller on with him and he left.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah. Hebrew is not exactly known for continuity. It's more like
So it's all fun.
he's sporadic.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, hold on, peace out. I gotta go make some chicken, and then he'll come back. It's weird.
A big bowl of pasta.
All right, but it gives you time. It gives you time to do stuff. I've actually, got laundry folded during these moments of downtime and things like that. So it's good. It helps me get something done.
In all seriousness, though, while he's pulling that up,
Call is
Yeah.
scheduled to end in 5 minutes. Please
are
enter
you?
your account to remove conference limits.
Oh.
Why don't you bounce in here with us?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. But I
That's about as close as I want to get to this phone call. No, I'm just joking. I might do that, but
yeah, because the conference thing just said it was gonna drop.
Michelle?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you're feeling much better and that your procedure went well for you, and just general health. I mean, you sounded so much better
All
on
the time.
Monday.
It's weird. And I don't see the Mandela effect as much. So that's a good thing. No, I'm just joking.
What?
No, procedure done. That's not me with the hair.
No.
No, you're a muscle-bound dude, though, in here, too.
I'm like, dude, well, you're killing me here.
It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah,
cut you off though.
Okay. I've been, as you know, the pre-diabetic stuff. So it's I'm still trying to get my levels corrected to be normalized. So I'm working on that. And I had then while this was going on, and I'm waiting for all that, I went through an abscess tooth issue. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that sucked. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was terrible. And that's
It
when
could swell out like a golf ball on your face.
Something came out of that. I found out we only had 2 roots in our molars. What? What?
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
wrong.
That was
We have
strange.
4.
Anyway, yeah, I think that was a good one. That was a good man. I think a good, body change for me anyway. So, yeah. I had that done. But after that happened, I've been feeling a lot better. I mean, when you're dealing with an abscess tooth for like a week, it's still awful. So, yeah, I feel a lot better just not dealing with that stuff.
And when they were able to finally remove the tooth, because they won't remove it if it's abscessed, you have to take all those antibiotics and all that. The whole thing is It's very painful, and now you got to worry about dry socket. So be careful and make sure that.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, dry socket's the thing you got to worry about right after the procedure. If you do something wrong and
if you remove that clot, you're in trouble.
Gross, but so if you do something in the beginning to mess it up, you'll get dry socket. That's not good. So no, I didn't get that dry socket. So I'm good. Everything's
Good.
fine.
I'm so glad. I really am glad because you sounded so much happier on Monday, and the fun it was fun. I watch your show. I just don't talk a lot. I just kind of just sit there and enjoy it. So, and I sent you some residue. Actually, in the email, I time stamped it so you don't have to watch the whole show. I time stamped where the residue is, so you'll find it right away. So
you have a new name, don't you now? Is it called Life Alert or something? Or what is it called?
my email address is JesusLovesMe7779 @gmail.com.
No, I'm talking about your new name though. You don't go by Michelle's Opinions anymore, right?
Right. It's awake and activate.
What?
Once you're awake.
Activate. Okay.
Yeah, because once you're awake, we don't sit on our hands.
Yeah, it's really throwing me off. I really hate that name. I'm sorry.
Why?
Michelle's Opinions. It's just weird. Like now I see, I'm like, I know it's you, but it's like it's you from another dimension.
Oh no! The reason I changed it.
It's weird. I don't know. It's too far from your original name.
Please upgrade your account.
Some people shift over a little bit. It's not so bad, but you decided to go with Awake and Activate. It's like
AA, man. Easy to remember.
AA.
No, it's okay. I'll get used to it. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Well, I wanted it to be less about me and more about we.
Right. Okay.
So that's why.
Right.
Even though it still is a vlog, but I also share research and I also share other people's information on there. So it's more about we than me.
Okay. I got you. I'm refreshing. What happened to the chat room? Where'd you guys go? Are you guys still there?
We're still here, but it's going to cut you off in less than 1 minute. So you'll have to pop in. Yeah, that keeps. Oh, he's gone now.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
Well, he said he'll come in. So look for him.
Well, I hope he comes in because we lost him. I have a cheap conference plan. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I wanted to just see how long you could hang with the silence.
Ah.
Yeah, he's back in the chat room now. I just sent him a text to just come in through the invite. But you might want to send him another.
Yeah, you might want to wait till he gets here before you press play. You might run him off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it won't run him off. It's actually funny. I think he'll bust up. I mean, he's got a good sense of humor. So
Yeah, he is good at being the brunt of the joke. He takes it as well as he dishes it out. I will definitely give him that credit.
well, I'm glad he's feeling better. I've had an abscessed tooth, and I'm going to tell you what, there is no pain like it, and it like makes your face all deformed looking because it swells out like almost like a golf ball. Oh man!
Hey, you guys!
Real quickly, I sent his invite to his messenger. That's where I sent it.
All right.
So if he,
Oh, okay. He just said, okay, checking on dinner, petting puppy. We'll check on the link in a bit.
Okay. So, well, I got that up ready to go. Well, I've got that up and ready to go. Let me go ahead and close this.
I got something I was going to talk about while we're waiting on him to.
There you go.
Pop in. You'll have to go into Shifty Sunday and share this image. I don't know if you guys remember, but back when we were kids, or when I was a child, we used to walk to school uphill both ways. No, I'm just kidding. But there was a drawing art institute. It was a place called the Art Institute, and they had a drawing contest. Yeah. And they would always have this Tippy the turtle, and you would try to draw it in the square next to it, basically recreate the turtle. I don't know if you can bring up the image I have there, Hebrew. I put it in Shifty Sunday, probably the second most recent link in there.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bring it up on the screen so people can see Tippy the turtle, what he looks like.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me get to that.
You may want to take the phone number down since your conference got closed.
Oh, yeah. Well, do you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, let me remove it from the screen. Hold on. Let me get it up there. That would help. I do remember the commercial. It used to come on, I think, in the afternoons or something like that. It would come on, and it would say, send in your blah, blah, blah for the Arts Institute. Was that it?
Well, that may be the same thing, yeah. It very well could be. I'm not sure. Well, I know it is the Art Institute was who sponsored the contest.
Yep. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, let me pop it up in the screen here so everyone can see it. Add to screen. And where the heck is it? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, here we go. You guys,
all right, well, that's okay. You can use that one. Okay, so now I was going to save this for after you brought up the turtle one, but you done brought it up now, so we'll just go with this route. All right, so apparently now in this reality, there's not just Tippy the turtle, there's Trixie the mouse and the pirate. And I don't recall the pirate and the Trixie the mouse ever existing, just the Tippy the turtle. So I was going to ask the audience if they recall any other characters to see who they would mention. But now that we got it on there, does anybody else remember the pirate and Trixie the mouse? Or do they just remember Tippy the turtle like myself? How about you, Hebrew?
Well, I got to say, I don't remember the mouse, but I remember Tippy the turtle, and I do remember the pirate.
Okay.
That was one of the two things that you could send in. They'd send you this form, and it'd have the drawings on there, and you'd have to draw those.
Right. And Michelle, do you have an opinion one way or the other on this, or do you even recall it?
What?
Do you recall this art contest? Do you?
Oh, yes, I do.
And do you remember there being the pirate and the mouse, or just the turtle?
I don't remember the turtle.
Oh, you don't remember the turtle? What do you remember?
It's gone.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was checking the.
There was only one image that I thought that was there, and it was for children, and we were to draw it. I don't know. My memory's like not clear enough on it to really have a firm.
All right, well, let's see what chat has to say, if anything.
Tippy, Tiny, and the Pirate.
Oh, is it Tiny? I thought it was Trixie.
Tippy. Oh, Tiny, the mouse, right.
Oh,
yeah.
Tiny is the mouse? Okay. Her name is Tiny. I thought it was Trixie.
I did restart.
It may have had 3.
Yeah, I only remember the turtle. I might be mistaken.
Are you sure that turtle's not a parakeet?
You know, I'm not sure. I know he's called Tippy the Turtle, but he might identify as a bird.
I remember there being a parakeet.
Yeah, I remember there. That's what I was thinking, that there was a bird, and we were able to make it really colorful, and because of, it came out like that, and then you drew it, and then you put in all kinds of colors and stuff, and the bird was the one that I would think most children chose because we could be so colorful with his feathers and stuff. Because a lot of us went on and drew the body, not just the head. We drew the head like we were supposed to, and then added to it. But see, his nose, it could go either way. It could be a turtle. You could draw him as a turtle, or you can draw him as a bird. With the way that his beak is.
Right. Raven says she remembers all 3. And then there was another comment. Hold on. I can't. Let's see. And Dave E says he remembers the turtle and the pirate. All right. So anyway, I just noticed that there was 3 now, and there's always been 3 apparently. So that was my little. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bona fide Mandela effect, but it kind of is for me.
And I don't remember it being 5,000 in prizes or monthly.
Yeah. Again, I remember the prize being a college scholarship to the Art Institute.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember it being the prize being like a scholarship to the Art Institute.
Right, because I remember, like, I remember I tried it once. I was probably only 10 or 12 years old, and I probably drew the most terriblest turtle. I wasn't going to get into any art school at that age based on my drawing capabilities. But I thought, I had these visions in my mind. I'm going to draw the best turtle, and I'm going to get into the Art Institute, I just remember thinking that to myself that, I'm going to be a famous artist because I've drawn this little turtle on the back of a magazine, and I'm going to mail it in. I'm sure that it was probably just some type of...
the pirate would be the hardest one to draw.
I think so, too. He kind of looks a little Jack Sparrow-esque, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, and with all the shading and stuff that you would have to do, it's like if you turned in Tippy, you automatically went into one box, you were out. But if you drew the pirate, you went into another box, and then it got judged from there. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember there being a mouse. I'm taking it back because this was a long time ago. We're talking decades ago, like, 3 to 4 decades ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. It would have been like 85 for me, 80, 83.
Yeah.
But that's what I had. Now, is Dan coming? I mean, or should we keep waiting on him? What do you guys want to do?
Oh yeah, we got to keep waiting on him. Is what we're gonna do.
All right.
Oh, it's Hebrew show. We'll go where we go.
But
Down whatever rabbit hole, whatever character, whatever comes up.
I'm gonna go ahead and take down the number to the call center. Although I did restart the call center, so I don't know if that has any bearings on what's going to happen. So
people could call in again because it started your 45 minutes over again.
Yeah. So anybody wants to call in, they can. If somebody wants to come in here so we can watch this clip of Dan spooning with a spoon, then that would be good too.
I just want to hear his reaction, like live. I mean, that's the reason that I want him to pop in here to hear his response live. I don't want to guess how if he's laughing or cussing. I want to know.
I know. I hope he's not taking the time to watch it off the air before he watches it with us on the air.
I know, right? I'd like to have a raw reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the devil, there we are.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I see how you guys do me, man. I'm not even listening. I walk away for a little bit and I come back in and apparently I'm the devil. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. So what are y'all doing?
We decided that the reason we wanted you in here so bad while he plays it is because we wanted the raw response from you. We don't want to guess whether you're cussing him out or laughing your ass off. We just want to hear it live.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's do this then. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
I'm scared. I didn't even create this. I had nothing to do with it.
You are backpedaling, lady.
I don't. You should see my character. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. I can already tell this is going to be rough because you're already making an excuse. You're already woman's-plaining.
I'm trying to help you, bro. I really am. Don't kill him.
All right, let's check this out. Let's do this.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Whatever takes place. All right.
Harsh avocados has changed. No, silly. He means.
Whoa. Time out.
Huh?
Who the hell's the broad?
That's
Carla Redpill?
Yeah, Carla Redpill.
Oh, that's Carla Redpill.
I know. How come I know the characters better than the creator? What's going on here?
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, all right. Just checking. I'm just checking. All right. Let's go.
Noble's a flat cell phone. It's kind of sad.
I saw this portal in here.
Hebrew's Trump. It's orange hair.
Turn the volume up a little bit, Hebrew.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Dark in here.
I think it is.
I don't know. Why are you yelling, Hebrew? I don't know. All I know is there's only one man that can answer this, and that's Diva Dan. We're gonna find Diva Dan.
Oh,
I don't know. And those other guys should have been here too. Saji and Armor Up. I'm gonna go looking for them. All right, Hebrew. That sounds good to me. While you're doing that, I'm gonna look for Haas avocados. Okay. Wish me luck, guys. I'm going through the portal.
What?
What is
You got like special effects? What's up?
That's all this bedeviled thing, man. That's all I gotta say about that.
That was cool.
Oh, Spoon. Spoon. I love you so much, Spoon. Oh, such a beautiful Spoon. Oh my gosh. I can spend my whole life with you.
Oh my
I love
God.
you so much.
Oh, dude, you're so wrong for this. You're going to hell. You realize that? Oh my God.
Wake up. Oh! What were you doing, Dad? What are you
OMG. Dude, he kind of looks like me a little bit. That's weird.
Guys, Sagittariusly speaking here. What is going on there, Mr. Performance? I really can't explain. We don't have time for that. There's a weird occurrence going on. A weird occurrence? A weird occurrence? A weird occurrence? Ebro, what are you doing here? I know I went through the portal there at
there's more.
Scott's house, you know?
There's more.
Oh, well, that's where the portal's coming through. I didn't know that. Do you mind? I mean, this is my bathroom. Sorry about that, Dan. I guess we can go through the portal. Hopefully it doesn't land at my bathroom. Hebra! What's that? Your hair is different, dude. What gives, Hebro? Oh, what are you talking about? How come your hair is orange? Yeah, I noticed that too, Hebro. Well, I don't know, but we don't have time for this. We must go through the portal, guys. Wait a minute. That might be a bad idea, Hebro. I mean, what if we end up going through the portal and then on the other side is not Guy Fawkes? Well, I don't know. Doesn't hurt to try. Look, here's the thing. I'm not going through no portal, man. Get away from the portal. It's the only way.
Good God.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going through the portal.
You know what? I gotta just say something for the record.
Wait.
Yeah, just hanging out with so many men in one room talking about portals is a little unnerving.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying, it's just a little strange, but okay. So just wanted to point that out, but please continue.
Okay.
I wonder what's up with his orange hair. I don't know. It's not like he dyed it while we were standing here talking. And more importantly, what's up with the giant spoon, Dan? Well, guys, guess we better go through the portal.
Oh man, I dodged that question. That's Diva Dan form right there. I love it.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm curious about that. You know, I like to ask questions. I like to investigate stuff. I'm an investigative kind of guy. Well, Saji, I say we have no time to waste. We got to go through the portal. Okay. Hopefully it's not like a portal to hell or something. Guys, don't go through the portal. Who's
that?
It's I, Raven. Raven. Nice to meet you. Yeah, why not go through the portal? Well, because
she looks like Patricia Steer.
Way to go to Fox's house.
Okay.
Kind of.
What are you talking about? Hebro just came from the portal to Guy Fawkes' house. Where does the portal lead exactly? It leads at some part.
Oh, here it is.
I ain't going there. Yeah, me neither. I hate Tossa. Well, I guess that's the end of the episode then. Sorry you had such a brief cameo, Raven. Raven? Oh, man. Where did she go? I don't know, but we better get out of Dan's bedroom. I don't even want to be in Texas, to be honest with you, Harmon. I don't blame you there, Sachi. Like bright light, turn off the light and say goodnight. And that's the way it went. Huh?
Oh, whoa, time out. Stop.
Whoa.
Okay, that dude in the jacket looks like the Happy Healer.
The Happy Healer?
Yeah, the Happy Healer.
You
know that dude on Facebook? He was running for president. He was like, you never seen the Happy Healer, dude? That looks like him. It's so funny. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm noticing the characters look like people that I've seen. Anyway.
Oh.
All right.
Talk about synchronicities. All right.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Well, Sandy, of course it is. Don't you remember? It's like bright light, turn off the light and say goodnight. I thought it was bright light, bright, turn off the night and go to light. No. Wait, what? Is that what it is now? I have no idea. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Dark Wolf Den here. Wait, who are you talking to? Mine, I'm doing my intro. Intro to what? Hello, everybody.
Is that supposed to be Dark Wolf, the redhead?
Yeah.
Den here.
Yeah.
And we are here.
I couldn't find one with
discussing the
It's not
bright
bad.
light Mandela effect, Mandela effect, Mandela effect, Mandela effect. That's enough. Huh? Hebrew, is that you? Wait, it can't be you, Hebrew. You don't have orange hair. Oh, I got the hair dyed in another dimension. Don't worry about that right now. And by the way, I do believe the song is Bright Light, Light, Bright. Turn off the light and say goodnight. I'm glad that's settled. Yeah, so what are you doing here, Hebrew? Well, who are you, first of all? Why, my name is OPC Crimson. There's no such YouTube guy by the name of OP3 Crimson. Well, there might be a YouTube guy by the name of OP3 Crimson. Oh, never mind. Let's go. Where are we going? Yeah, I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm trying to organize a get-together here, if you will. A conference, if you will. A conference? A conference? A conference? Wait, I'm the one that said it first. Where did Sandy go? Oh, no. Sandy seems to have disappeared. How are we never going to find her? I don't know. You guys, have you all seen Dan?
Oh my! Why is there a spoon?
Yes, I do believe it.
Who?
Jesus. Who are you? I'm Dark Wolf Den. Well, if you see Dan, give him the message that his bandana gets tangled up in my mouth at night. What? I no longer wish to spoon with him.
Oh,
no, I'll tell him, but I don't know how he's going to take
who is
that.
holding the spoon?
Tell him. Okay. Three Crimson, are you okay? Oh crap! I think the spoon cocked him cold. Excuse me for saying so, but do you mean cold cocked? Who cares? What kind of cocked? We are getting to...
Who cares? He's cocked. That's all that matters.
Scott's house. Oh. All right, let's go to Scott's house.
Right.
We'll settle this there. Guys, wait a minute. How exactly are we getting to Scott's house? Everyone that's gone through the portal has disappeared. Wait a minute, except for Hebrew. He managed to successfully go through the portal twice and come back. Well, I didn't exactly land at Scott's house the last time. Oh, yeah? Well, where did you land? That's a long story. And not to mention, man, we ain't got all day. I mean, this episode has run over about, 4 or 5 minutes, just saying. He's right. All we got to do is try. And certainly the portal leads to somewhere. Come on, guys. Let's go through the portal. No way. I'm not going anywhere. I'll give you $20. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
$20. That's what buys armor, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Go. I was gonna show them my whiskey cabinet. Do 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 do. Ow! Do 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 do
Okay.
do do. Do 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 do.
Oh my gosh, man.
Oh. Ta-da! Oh.
How
Not this bed again.
how did I end up with a giant spoon to begin with? Like, how did that become?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
it was one time in chat you said you were spooning with a baby spoon.
Oh,
And that's what
right.
baby
Okay, I remember that now. Yeah, dude. I swear to God, I get on that bro. I will say some silly stuff, so I forget some of the craziness that I talk about. And dude, that was absolutely hilarious, bro. It was good stuff.
Wait a minute, I've got one more to show. Now, I'm not going to show the whole thing. Just
so basically, this is the trolling that's coming back to bite you.
Yes. Yeah, because I am a master troller, if you guys didn't know, on Facebook, and yeah, so this is great. I probably need some of this. This is karma in action right here, people.
It's comedy.
Mm.
Hey guys.
Oh, I love it.
What are you doing back here? I thought you guys.
You're there again.
okay. This is
Last time on
Armor's
the Mandela family.
Armor Up's rap.
Hey,
He sings a rap song.
Where is everybody? I expected everybody to be here. Did Hebrew forget that I was asleep? Whoa! Ah! Oh, hey guys. What are you doing back here? I thought you guys went to another dimension. Well, hello, party people. We're in that dimension, and then all of a sudden, we ended up in Suso's bar, and then Noble came by in the car. Oh, you mean the Mandela Mobile? Yes, the Mandela Mobile. And we drove the Mandela Mobile and went back in time, and here we are in this dimension again.
I think this is it.
It sounds like you guys did a whole lot of nothing. And by the way, Hebrew, before you left the dimension, I was sleeping. That's why I disappeared. I mean, come on, Hebrew. You should remember you're the one that carried me to my room.
Well, I have.
Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Something weird happened to me. Well, what weird happened to you, Armor? Yeah. Yeah, Armor. Let's hear all about it, dude. Oh, you guys want to hear my story? Yeah, sure.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the rap.
Like to hear your story. All right, spread out, guys. Okay. You guys sure you want to hear my story?
Yes, Dark Wolf didn't hear. Of course, I would like to hear your story. It should be a very interesting one indeed.
All right. Here goes nothing. And I mean nothing. Here we go. All right, you want to hear my story? Here it is. Well, West Pennsylvania, born and raised. Riding my bike and hanging out with Satan's I spent most of my days. Relaxing. When all of a sudden I shot some dude. I was making lots of trouble in my neighborhood. And then one day I felt the Holy Spirit. He came up to me, said, Armor, you got some merit. I said, what you talking about? Like it all came down on top of me. I didn't know how. But this Holy Spirit, he was for real. He said, listen up, Armor, here's the deal. Now I'm cashed out. I think I'm through. He said, no, Armor, we got some work for you to do. I looked at him and I said, what you mean? He said, well, Armor, here's the scene. Worshiping Satan, doing bad things. That's not the way that things should be done. The Lord opened my eyes and said, to turn your life around, and here's what you do. You got to get with me. He said, you got to get with me and do the right thing. I said, thank you, Lord, but I just can't hang. Then listen up, Ron. Here's the thing. I am the Lord thy God, and I'll tell you what to do. You can listen to me, but it's got to be up to you. If you don't start changing your ways, you're going down south. So I opened up my ears and I shut my mouth. The Lord told me the things I had to do, and now here I am, standing with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Fool. Yeah.
Foo? Did he just break out a foo?
Ron.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Has Ron seen this video?
Yes.
Oh, has he? Okay. And he's still your friend.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good to know. Okay, just checking.
Go,
Oh
go
my
just a
God.
little bit further so you can hear how he keeps going.
He does keep going a little bit, doesn't he? Okay.
Huh? What? What do you want, Sal? Sorry about that. What do you want, Saji? That's a very interesting song, but I don't see how it helps our situation. Oh, man. Well, let me tell you something. Here's the situation. Parents went away on a week's vacation. Ron, focus, okay? Oh, sorry about that. It's just when I start getting in my groove. Yeah, I know. So what are we going to do?
Okay.
Stay in this portal forever.
That's it right there.
Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. This is funny stuff, man. Hey, look,
Guys, hold on a minute.
What?
This is one.
Oh no, you're guilty by association, Missy.
Uh,
Don't even try to slither out of here now.
I barely even made a cameo on it.
Oh boy.
It was like hilarious.
Hey man, this is good stuff. I'm sorry I missed the last few episodes. I don't know when you aired the one with me and the spoon. I did not see that. So freaking genius, man. I love it. Hey man, listen, I gotta get dinner. I gotta bounce. But listen, man, awesome stuff. Thank you guys for allowing me to be a part of the broadcast. And just want to say I love you all. Okay. So I'm gonna run. But thanks, man. Thanks again.
Hey, thanks for being on.
Hey man.
Let me know what you think about that residue.
Residue, Michelle? Did you send me something on Facebook?
I sent it to you in your the other email, the Book of Daniel.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, so okay. So I'll check my email then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
I
All
tried
right, thanks.
to script it for you so you can check it out for yourself. But
Excellent.
it also fits in with your, your furry critter stuff if you want to watch the entire thing. But I did try to stamp the residue for you.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. And you guys have a wonderful night tonight. And we'll see you real soon. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye, guys.
Take care. Well, that was cool of him, coming by. Even though it was, at the last hour. But hey,
that was really Dan? That wasn't just you?
I should have mentioned something about that. I was like, next time.
I was wondering how he was on at the same time, how you were doing the voices. I thought you just got really good at it.
Man, you know what? One of these days, who knows? Maybe I will get that good. If I listen to his broadcast, like give me about 10 straight days of listening to his broadcast, like over and over again.
Oh, you mean like the first 10 days that you found his channel?
Yeah. Huh? Wait, what?
Never mind.
The first
All right.
The huh?
He wants to get the voice down.
Right. All right. So what are we? How are we going to follow that up with something?
I'm curious, because I have not heard anything about any kind of bombing or any of that going on. So this is like, I don't watch the news. I don't watch all that propaganda, and I really haven't been on YouTube much, except for lurking. Well, not really lurking, but watching a few channels which don't really bring up that kind of stuff. So can somebody kind of fill in the gaps there? What happened today?
Well, I think I'm not really too sure. I know Saji knows more about it than I do, so I'm going to let him explain his end. But I'll tell you what I heard from my end is my wife actually 2 or 3 days ago sent me a text saying, do you think we're going to war with Iran? And I said, when did we ever stop? And she's like, well, Trump said something about they bombed us, or they bombed one of our military base and we bombed them back, or something like that. That was my understanding. And now it's my understanding that it wasn't one of our military bases. It was one of our military, like missile sites or something like that. But it wasn't in the United States. It was there from their end. And then we bombed one of their sort of like air missile base or something like that. And So then when I heard that, I started to wonder, I don't know, maybe we are, maybe we're not. I don't know, but it seems like we have this constant, never-ending war going with the Middle East as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it seems like we're always on the verge of going to war with them, and at any time. So I don't know. But Saji, what did you know more about it than I do? You want to chime in there and say what's going on?
Right. I mean, honestly, I don't know much more than what you just said. I mean, Michelle, were you aware of us taking out their the about 2 or 3 days ago? We took out one of their top generals or something like that. We bombed him coming out of the airport. Were you aware of that situation?
No.
Okay, well, that happened a few days ago, and then that was a big deal. He'd done a lot of war crimes, blah blah blah. I can't even try to pronounce his name, but he was like a number 2 rated guy on the Iraqi terrorist leadership poster board or whatever, and and then President Trump gets on and he does a big saber rattling speech where he says, "We got 52 targets. If you guys do take out any of our, and if you retaliate or do anything against us or our assets in the region, that we're going to bomb all these 52 places or whatever." Well, this afternoon or early evening, right before we went live, they did a retaliation. So they called his bluff. Now it's yet to be seen what we're actually going to do about it.
Which would explain, if this happened a few days ago and then the saber rattling speech, why people were rushing to the store to stock up out of fear and panic. Okay.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
But that's in a nutshell. The basics. I mean, there's a lot more talking points than just that, but I don't really get into all of that,
Yeah, and Hebrew's right. I mean, there's always some kind of happening going on over there, and we can't just go over there and check with our own eyes. So, we got the media telling us and the talking heads, but where's the verifiable proof? We can't go over there ourselves and find out. I mean, we could, but who's going to, I don't know. That's where the integrity of true reporting, if we still had even a little bit of that and they would allow it to be aired, it would help. And I noticed 52, and, I remember us having 50 states, but now it's like 52 or something like that. And 52 targets.
Well, that 52 is a direct thing because a while back they had 52 hostages of ours that they ended up letting go or something. That number 52 was chosen on purpose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. See in the narrative.
Yep.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, well, I just want to say my final thoughts are not about that war. I'm not going to talk about it. We'll talk about it on Shifty Sunday some more as soon as some more stuff comes to light, of course. But I just wanted to say to Noble and Fizzy, thanks for being such good sports. I would appreciate if you guys didn't sue me. That'd be awesome. And I think we had a good laugh over that. So
Yeah, I also want to thank Vivian for calling in as well.
Oh yeah,
we haven't heard from her in a while.
That's right. She had an awesome call, I think.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Sounds like a real sweet lady.
Even
And Dan for coming in and
for real, yeah,
giving his authentic response, which was good. He saw the humor, and yeah, that was good. It was good.
And then you should he got out of here so quick. I wanted you to to let him know that you would be fine with him playing a clip on his show. So you might want to reach out to him if he's not still lurking and let him know that, Hebro, because I think that would be awesome if he did. If he picked a clip and shared it on his like Mandela Monday show.
Yeah, I think you know what, if he gets to watch it knows now, and I think he will now, he'd be interested to know what I do with his character, because like he said,
stop that we stuff, because then he like makes us collaborators and we're victims too.
Right? Yeah, true.
Well, I don't know about Sag. Are you co-writing this?
I give him ideas, but I can't take any credit. I'm just a consultant at best.
So you are in on it, but I'm not. I'm just a viewer. I just
like I mentioned to him that he should include you. I also said that you may want to get her permission before you do anything too crazy with her character. And I believe you took my advice and reached out to you.
Yeah, I was fine with it. And then I actually gave him a little more information, about myself, so he can take it in whatever direction of satire that he wants to. It's funnier. Like, I like how you found through Dan's trolling or whatever, and you're using the trolling as part of his character. So to have some truth in it, but to make it funny, that's a talent. That's good. That is good. Humor is the best medicine. Yeah, Raven's in there. Caw, caw, caw. The Raven's call. I was reading chat. Sorry.
Ow.
He walked off on us.
Yeah, he does that. He comes and goes as he pleases. He acts like he runs the place.
Yeah, it's his show, I guess. We just kind of have to hold it down until he comes back.
Oh, ow. Dang it. Oh, okay, that's better.
I think he's getting hit with a spoon.
I know, right? It sounds like he's been chased by a giant spoon.
The gag in its mouth. Because the spoon's not making a sound.
Woo, okay. I'm sorry about that. Dan was right when he said, like, I run off and I, like, make chicken and, make pasta and stuff like that during the broadcast.
And disappear on us and with no notice. And
right.
And then with the caller, you took her with you. It's like, what's the deal here?
Well, I didn't totally mean to do. Sometimes, like, if I'm going through and I'm looking for stuff, like, I disappear when I'm doing that. But I mean, that's because I do it a certain way. I want to be on mute because I'm always talking while I'm typing. I'm like, okay, what's this right here? All right, we'll switch that. So that's why I do that. But hey, you know what? That's one of my traits, right? That's like my calling card, right?
Yep. I'm glad to be here nevertheless. So what's next? What we got going on?
What do you mean?
It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Holy cow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, we still have 13 watchers, so let me go ahead and give this room a shout out real quick. It's long overdue, I think.
Cool.
So scrolling up, we've had let's see here, blah blah blah. The truth will set you free. Alornany. Ow. Alornany. No Skinethal. I'll just say no Skinethal. Armor likes to say that name when he's here. Ravenhawk. Thank you, Ravenhawk, for joining us.
She's still not smurfed up. What's up? What's up with that? You can do it right now while you're live.
What do you mean? Oh, smurfed up. I thought She's smurfed up.
She's not.
Really?
For real, dude.
She's part of the crew. How did I not? Isn't that automatic?
No.
Yeah, because YouTube knows. Oh wait, she's part of the crew.
No, you got those 3 dots next to her name. Click on the 3 dots, and then just click the add as a moderator.
Okay. Well, no, I'll have to do that when I get into. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you can do it right there in the live stream.
Okay. No, actually, I only get 2 options when I did it. It says put user in timeout or block user.
Timeout. Put her in timeout.
All right.
No.
Okay, fine. Block her.
No, I mean, you have to go to your YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Where you're playing out, where you look at the chat and your YouTube, and then when you click on the 3 dots, you can put add as a moderator, and it'll smurf her up immediately. It's actually easier to do it while you're actually live with her in the chat.
Okay. Well, I'll do that. Here, let me do the shout out first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. Cool.
All right. Cool.
Johnner Games Scarabperformance was here.
Yeah, block him too.
Right. Yeah. No, we
Don't
definitely
ever
gotta
smurf
block.
him up. Oh my gosh, he is a troll. He'll ban everybody, and then say, "Oops, sorry."
Lorraine Lamore, thanks for the song. Preliminal, of course. I already said Vivian. Yeah, Vivian. Good phone call from her. Go Kart Bob, he's here. It seems like he's always here. That's awesome. He's our longtime supporter. I think Lorraine Lamore. Let's see here. Let me scroll down. As Armor likes to say, scrolling. Keep that pointer scrolling. Scroll hide.
You forgot Dan.
No, I mentioned him.
Oh.
CJ.
Yeah, I told him to block him, remember?
Oh, that's right. Short-term memory.
CJ Wood, awake and activate, otherwise known as Michelle.
Yeah, block her too.
Right. And
I'm gonna block your ass. Say something.
Well, hey
We're gonna have a
guys,
rich war.
that's the shout out. So if I forgot your name, then I'm sorry, but you didn't talk, so that's your fault. Your fault. No, but seriously though, we do appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by and being here.
Aww. No, it's not true, Raven. That's not true.
Oh man.
Just do it real quick.
Well,
just the 3 dots on your YouTube.
I gotta go to YouTube though.
Yeah, go on to the YouTube live show that we're on right now where you just read the chat off.
All right.
There you go, Michael Fontaine.
Huh?
Hi, Michael Fontaine. Did you mention him?
No, I think he snuck in here, didn't
Michael
he?
Fontaine.
Michael Fontaine. Huh?
Hi, Michael Fontaine. Did you mention him?
No, I think he snuck.
You gotta mute your show, dude.
Sorry.
All right, did you mention Michael Fontaine already?
I know, right?
Let's feed it back. Let's keep feeding it back. Loop, loop, loop.
Hide user on channel. Is that the right button? Oh, wait.
Oh.
I kill me. No, let's see if she's turned into Smurfette yet. Is she Smurfette now?
Say something, Raven. Are you Smurfy? Yay!
Oh,
See?
well, there you go.
So never say never.
Never say never again. Da-na, da-da-na, da-da-na, da-na-na-na. Oh,
Don't you think it's easier that way? Though, really, I mean, while you're streaming to just people that you know that come in and do a good job and they're respectable, then just to do it right from there rather than looking up their channel and going to that page and adding them and going through all that, in your dashboard. That's a pain in the butt.
I gotta say, all this Smurf talk sounds dirty. Like she says, I've been Smurfed. In their language, when they say stuff like that, they're like, it's almost like a cuss word to them. They're like, hey, Smurf you, buddy. And then the other guy's like, yeah, no, Smurf you Smurf and Smurf. Just saying.
Yeah. I heard one time he said, take this Smurf and Smurf it.
Yeah.
Bob, don't give away the truth.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think he's over.
I met him in person. It's you can't hide once you meet somebody in person.
Oh man, so he shouldn't have shared that. Now we know that you're a nice person.
Not always. Never. No, I do care about people. I do care about people. I love people.
That was supposed to be, that was supposed to be a secret, but
They talk tough, huh? That's cool.
That's right.
You're
the original American badass.
Yeah. Hey, I was tough enough to get Dan to come on.
Yeah, you talked him into it, didn't you?
Well, no, I tough talked him into it.
You strong armed him. That's what you did.
He can't strong arm Dan into doing anything he doesn't want to. We all know that.
Hey, I don't know. Fizzy makes him like wear those funny clothes and stuff.
Does she tough him? She strong arm him into that.
Yeah. Him and Armor and Noble, all those guys. She's got all those guys.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Okay. She makes the outfits for. Well, she made an outfit for me one time, but I kind of asked her to do it. So
that's cute. That's funny.
Uh-oh. You hear Raven? She said the cat's out of the bag now.
No, because Bob won't be quiet.
It's like cats.
That's it, Bob. I'm timing you out.
Cat is out of the bag and on her shoulder. The cat. Never mind. All right. Well, we're talking about cats, and
that makes me think of that art that pre-shared.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So, Saji, what do you think about all this?
Man, I have no idea. I know I've had a great time on the show tonight. I'm glad to be here, and that's all I know.
Well, let's. I'll tell you what. Here's what we'll do. If you guys are, you guys ready to close her out?
Ready when you are, and a long time ago.
Oh, a long time ago.
No.
Oh man.
I mean, no. You know what? Tonight was a lot of fun. It was uplifting. Messing with Dan and having some fun with him, showing the art, awesome phone calls. Thank you for having me join this Tuesday night broadcast. It's been very uplifting and a lot of fun, and I enjoy both of your company very much. And that's my final thoughts on it. So thank you.
All right, cool. Saji, your final thoughts, or did you already gave those, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, that's really all I got. I'm not 100% on my A game tonight. I tried to do what I could, though. I hope nobody is leaving the show disappointed. I hope everybody had a good time, and I hope somewhere in the midst of all this, we sprinkled a little bit of knowledge and truth and awakening, so that you guys can feel like not only we're entertained, but we're slightly informed as well. And that's all I got.
Yeah, that's the main point is what we try to do on this show. This is a different show than most of the Mandela shows, and I think that's a good thing. Each one of us brings a little something. I try to bring my humor. Saji tries to bring his useless knowledge stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, he actually brings really good, knowledgeable. What do you want to call it?
That dumb shit.
No, no, that's not exactly what I meant. But you you bring the humor too, brother. I tell you what. Yeah. No, but no, seriously though, he does. I know he does a lot of hard work and researching a lot of this stuff, and he brings his own flavor to it. Michelle, you bring a lot of good flavor to it. Literally and configuratively. Because you have your good dishes that your recipes and stuff too that you like to like share with us, and that's awesome. But no, I think that this was a great night. We had a little bit of everything, and I just like to thank everyone for joining us, and hope you guys had a good time, and you were informed about a few things, especially that lightning ball. I thought that was awesome. But for everyone here on Taco Tuesday, have a great night, everybody. All right, play me to the desk, Paul. Oh, Paul, are you there? Oh, there he is. All right, good night, everybody. That's funny.